Hey, how are ya? That was a waste. Let's deal with the fire now. Let's go to the exit. Just lost all dodge. No! Oh, Zeke's never gonna forgive me for this. Oh my goodness, are we about to do this? Yes! Oh, I was not paying attention to what was happening on the right side of the screen right at the end. And here comes another hit. Oh no! Oh, it was so terrible. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am accepting this offer. I have 2 Vulcans. I have 2 Vulcans. Hull laser, take them down, and we've done it. Whoa, that was stressful. Heal yourself. Incoming. But we did it! Oh, the Vulcan was so helpful there. The Vulcan was key. Hey, how are you? Noxis Flak here, and it has been a little bit of time since my last FTL video, so happy Monday morning, and we are back. I was on vacation last week and the week before. I realized that due to the game turning off when I lost power, I lost all my ships a couple weeks ago, and I had to take a little bit of a break to re-unlock all the ships. So that stinks. But I took a little bit of time to re-unlock some ships, and we are going to start a new adventure with a new ship that we have not played as before, the Stealth Ship Layout B. And what should we call the Stealth Ship Layout B? Well, I was thinking the B2. No reason. And then for our crew, Captain will be Noxis Flak myself. Next will be Kirby 23, who is in fact a woman. And then on weapons will be... Oh, there you go. On weapons will be... Go easy on me. Alright, here's our starting crew. This is a pretty interesting... Oh, wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. I just had to redo all of that, and it's on. Oh, it's on tape. That's great. That's just great. Anyway, pretty interesting ship. We start with the GLAVE BEAM, which is, the most powerful weapons of war ever created, known to take out some ships in a single blast. So that's going to be pretty cool. Problem with the GLAVE BEAM, like most high-level weapons, of course, is that the GLAVE BEAM takes a long time to charge. And so because it takes a really long time to charge, 25 seconds, we're really relying on this cloak. We do start with a level 2 cloak to hide us while our GLAVE BEAM is charging. It will not hide us, it'll only hide, you can see there, for 10 seconds as opposed to 25 seconds, but that will prevent the enemy ship's weapons from loading during that time. But in the early game, they're going to get some shots off before we shoot them. Now, one shot with the GLAVE BEAM in sectors 1 through 3 kills a ship, so there's that, but we only have 2 layers of engine. We have 4 power going to weapons. If 1 damage happens to weapons, we're completely without weapons. I wanted to hide rooms last time. I think this is a very cool looking ship. But, oh yeah, and the long-range scanners adds additional info about nearby beacons on the star map. And there you go. So without further ado, we're going to start the mission. And before I read this and really get into it, don't forget to like the video. And if you love FTL, I know it's 2021 and I'm still playing FTL. What is that? I'm Noxis Flak. Subscribe to my channel. I am playing through as every ship and every layout of every ship. And when I've completed the entire game, I am going to go to the... I always want to say DLC. The community-made version of the sequel to this game. If you're interested in that, just keep watching my channel. Alright, let's begin. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit beacon before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch you. Let's get the glaive beam power on. Let's put a little bit more power into cloaking. We need all the time we can get. Immediate store is a little eager, okay? A little eager for my taste, if you ask me. Moving on. You notice a Mantis attack ship ducking between the clouds of swirling space stuff. Very technical. It's hunting you. You try to get the jump and move in to attack. Alright, so we are cloaking. The glaive beam is up and running. We want to use the glaive beam to hit as many rooms as possible, so we just hit 4. And the first one we're hitting is the shields, which will lower the amount of damage being subtracted from the glaive beam. I'm going to temporarily turn off oxygen to increase our dodge to 20% because we're about to get shot at. And help, 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 help. There goes oxygen. And there's the literal worst thing that could possibly happen to us. It's okay. What we're going to do is called oh my gosh. What we're going to do is called restarting from the beginning. It's actually worse because the glaive beam is in fact not charging. Also, wow. They breached the room that we need oxygen from. That's so amazing. Alright, go over there. Yes, we're having the best of times. This is not a good ship in Sector 1. Also, here comes the pain. Yep. Alright, glaive beam, keep it up. Yep, we're having a grand old time. We're gonna put power into oxygen. You're good. Repair. Oh yes, very nice. We're now cloaking like a boss, and they're done. Oh my gosh, there's no oxygen in that room. So that's a pretty good example of what the first fight in this ship feels like. You don't have any shields. I think I forgot to mention that. And not having shields is the worst thing ever. Alright, here we go, here we go. This is a very fun late game ship, painful early game ship. Alright everyone, we totally forgot to fully heal myself. Alright, Noxis Flak is driving, that's myself. Kirby is the engines expert. Go easy on me, got shot at multiple times, and is our weapons person. Tempted to go to the store, but honestly, we're gonna go there after this jump, which will probably go just as bad. Here we go. We cannot make that trade. We're gonna go here, store here. Alright, wish me luck. Every time I fight, I get really hurt. Once you arrive, your screens light up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they've tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them. I accidentally clicked, and I'm kind of embarrassed by it, actually. But basically, our engines can only go to 1, which is not great. Alright, there we go there. So we have a drone shooting us, which means we're going to get shot at from that constantly, which is great. And then a missile's going to come hit us, which is great. And we're just kind of hoping they don't hit. Oh yeah, there's a fire. That's good stuff. But there you go. One hit with the glaive beam. They're done. Let's let the fire just wreck us. We've taken oxygen out of those rooms. That fire has spread to that room because of the drone. I didn't notice it. Alright, now we gotta repair everything. Let me know in the comments below, why do you hate this ship more than I hate this ship? I want to know. Alright, get on over there, get over here, everyone's repairing. Alright. We're already in the red for, every battle costs us about 1/3, maybe more of our health. This is just life in the stealth cruiser known as the B2. Alright, we're gonna go to the store. There's a second store. This one will let us not go to where there's an asteroid field and we don't have any shields. Wake up, Noxis. Okay. We could get shields, except we can't. Automated reloader, cooldown for weapon time. Absolute necessity with our current situation. Wow, what a waste of resources. I hate it. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we are moving forward. Let's go. You receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Pledge to do what you can. There you go. Distress beacon. We always want to hit distress beacons for one reason and one reason only. I need to find the crystal cruiser, the secret hidden cruiser. And I'd love to do it on stream. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Beam weapon. Yay. Bet it took forever to charge that, huh? Pulsar. Ooh, that sounds horrible. That sounds terrible. It's always a fight at a pulsar, you notice that? I'm gonna save my resources. I really want to buy shields, and I don't know if that quest is really worth it. When you don't have shields, the pulsar is going to destroy my glaive beam, and then there's like no use. So I'm gonna attack the slaver scum, not because I'm the hero you all think I am, but because I want a free slave. Also, the glaive beam is no longer taking 25 seconds to charge. It's taking 25 seconds subtracted by 10%. Which is, you know, kind of helpful considering we're really reliant on the cloaking. So they're already surrendering. We say accept the surrender option. They've hit us, but nowhere important. And I love having the doors handled. So we now have a door guy who is, in fact, a slave. And I totally forgot to rename him. 1 second. We are going to fight the ship. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. I don't actually think that, viewers. I think the rebels are worse than mercenaries. Mercenaries are far more useful. I'm only doing this because I need scraps, so the next door I run into I actually do get a cloak, a shield. We're turning off oxygen to put into our engines because we are a little desperate, and then there we go. It didn't even help. Everything hit. And they were destroyed in one hit, just like they should be. Assist with engine repair, wait for them to enter the room and start repairing, and then you heal yourself. Very nice. That is very nice. Okay. Saving stations. Yeah. That's the exit, and that's pretty much what we gotta do is here. Maybe if we have time there, but it's probably gonna be exit. Unremarkable system, blah 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 blah. What I need is cash money. That was actually pretty good. I think we're gonna go straight to exit. Picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Let's hail them. As you hail the freighter, it advances, weapons bristling from its hull. It's a pirate ambush. Not again. Alright, let's try to get 4 rooms. Is it possible? And it is. And then shields are down. Let's get engines up. We're at 20%. We're losing oxygen. My ship design is a dum-dum. Here it comes, the glaive beam. Oh, it worked. They missed. I do not accept your surrender because I know in 1 second you'll be dead and I'll get all that good yummy scrap. Alright. Alright. Do I want to do Angie and fight a bunch of drones? Do I want to have a bunch of boarders? I don't really want either, but Angie's green, so a little bit better. You have arrived in Angie space. The Mantis have been threatening the Angie core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Heading over. I have forgotten to rename my crew member for far too long. An Angie ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasts its surrender. Subject, goal, wealth, Angie motivation, survival, transfer of goods acceptable. I'll accept the offer because I wanted enough for the shields. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Alright, this is Zeke. Moving forward. The Angie are awaiting you at the beacon with their weapons online. They explain a computer virus that is wanted for hostile acts against the Angie. Multiple counts of binary scrambling, nano dissolution, and variable interference is aboard your vessel. This is a fun one. Alright, everyone get ready. They insist they must destroy your ship to prevent the virus from escaping. Angie crew, have your Angie crew member negotiate. As the Angie attempts to contact the vessel and negotiate, your Angie crew member suddenly dissolves into nanites. The virus has murdered again. Detecting activity aboard your ship, the Angie vessel opens fire. Zeke is gone. No! Zeke, what will we do without you? Well, if you pay attention, you'll see it's actually good news. Alright, we are cloaking through the beginning stages of the glaive beam, getting ready. I'm going to say it now, if we can get a hold of a weapon pre-igniter, we will be unstoppable, and that is what we need right now. Imagine coming out of this and just dead immediately. Oh, there it is! Oh, we have a slight problem. Here we go. To your surprise, your Angie crew members reforms. It looks as if the virus reconstituted, repurposed, and reprogrammed the Angie host, also known as Zeke, and wants to travel with you, and it seems to have learned a great deal from its time on your ship. Well, I love that one, because we now have a max level crew, but his name's still Zeke, because that's Zeke, man, like... But you know what Zeke isn't doing? Zeke is not gonna handle doors anymore. Your boy Noxis Flak is handling doors. Zeke is now piloting. We're gonna have a much higher dodge thanks to that. We are now looking for a store. We have enough money for shields. I'm not gonna spend anything unless I find a weapon pre-igniter, and then we need shields. What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other. There's a flurry of comm signals and damage. It's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be Angie. They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. Angie crew. Your Angie crew member refuses in a halting use of adjectives and nouns, followed by some animated holographic aids. The Angie explains that ships are, using each other to, loosely translated, achieve a union. For some reason, this consolidation of ship matter sounds embarrassing and personal. You elect to leave the two ships to their business. After questioning the Angie crew member, however, you do manage to salvage what scrap parts you can from the perimeter, even though you feel slightly dirty for doing so. That's very funny. Store! Please give me shields. I am desperate and cold in space. Alright, there's no shields here, but we can sell this to make even more money. This is not what we want. I am upset. And we're moving on. I want to take out my anger by destroying a ship. Aid the civilian ship. Cloaking. We're gonna hit shields. We're gonna hit this. Oh, of course it hits, but in one shot we got him. Your ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One joins your crew. That's awesome. And while your name is funny sounding, that is not your name. You are Trackstar. Very nice. Welcome to the team, Trackstar. Trackstar, you're going to be on sensors. We're going to save the crew positions. Is there another store? No. No. We're at 236 scrap, which is pretty good, but we have plenty of fuel, so we don't need to buy fuel. I want to store, I want to buy shields, I want to get out of this stress I'm in right now. We just found a flak gun floating in space, which is pretty sweet. Like, we're not upset about that. The flak gun actually works really well with the glaive beam. I think that's just going to be what I do. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Listen, accept. Just be sure not to blow them up, they say nervously, as they direct you to a nearby moon. You find the pirate ship docked there. They immediately respond to your appearance with your money or your life. They must be new to this. So I will admit that I accidentally clicked out of that. And so what's happening right now is we are trying to dissuade these people from the pirate life. We are going to do this by damaging them, but not killing them. So I'm going to attack 2 rooms, leave the shields up with the glaive beam, which I believe will severely damage them, make them want to surrender. Let's raise dodge to 25. Let them live. And we got a second flak gun Mark 1! Oh, yes. That's our loadout. That's how we're going to beat the final boss. We're going to have 2 flak guns going. The glaive beam's just going to cut through. There's going to be no shields. That's actually really cool. So we're going to take a little bit of risk here. We're going to go store, and then we're going to have to run back down. We're probably going to really regret this decision, and of course they don't have shields. I am furious. I don't have shields. I don't have shields. Well, you know what they say. When you don't have shields, buy more weapons. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight our way out. It's not going to be ideal. It's going to be a bad time. That's a bad trade for us. We don't have a missile weapon. Ooh, I'm so upset with myself. We're going to hit this store, and I bet they're going to have shields, and I'm going to have to sell something to get it. Oh, no. There's the shields, just like I said. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. The flak one will do it. I hate it. Welcome to the team, shields. Alright, exit is actually good, so we did pretty well there. And it's fine. The flak one will, and the glaive beam is a fine combo. There's nothing wrong with that. Yep, we need 1 more power to power up shields. We're gonna go Zoltan controls. Alright, and we are entering Sector 3. You've entered Zoltan territory. This species is not renowned for giving anything for nothing, but you can always be assured of fair hearing. This is going to be the conclusion of Part 1 of our playthrough with the B2, captained by what used to be myself, Noxis Flak, but now Zeke, the reincarnated virus robot person. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the B2, the Stealth Ship Layout B? What do you think of the glaive beam as a starting weapon, and how do you think it's going so far? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to see more FTL. This has been Noxis Flak, and I will see you tomorrow in Sector 3.